Welcome back, guys. Time to tackle the water shrine. And the meaning behind this map's name is pretty much self-explanatory. Oh, hello, disciples. You taking a little nap? Oh, I got your alarm clock all set. And it's going off right now. No, that actually would be a hell of an alarm clock to have. Like whenever I need to wake up for school and have an alarm clock set. Yeah, just imagine having myself an alarm clock that's like, wake up, bitch! Just like that. That's a really neat little concept when you think about it. Alright, I'm gonna save my Dragon Claw for later because we're gonna be dealing with a lot of disciples in this map. And I do mean a lot. Don't believe me? Take a look at this. Yeah, tell me that doesn't qualify as a lot. I'm gonna try to take out these disciples a little at a time. So while I do that, I have a couple of interesting topics that I would like to bring up. First thing I want to bring up is something that my dad showed me when we were getting together a few nights ago to check out the latest episode of Crikey at the Irwins. He was showing me a snippet of a TV show that he was watching. I don't know what it's called. A show I'm not at all familiar with. They were showing this place up in Seoul, South Korea called the Meerkat Cafe. And it's kind of self-explanatory. Basically, it's a cafe that has all these meerkats in this room that you can go in and hang out and play with all these meerkats. And it's sort of like a petting zoo at a coffee shop. And pretty similar to what I used to do at the San Francisco SPCA for my high school senior project. You know, I went into all these different rooms to hang out with these different cats and play with them and pet them and whatnot. Try to get them more comfortable around humans so they could be put up for adoption. Well, the Meerkat Cafe is pretty similar to that, except that none of the animals there are being put up for adoption. They're just there for people to hang out and pet. And it's not just meerkats, but a bunch of other animals too, such as cats and dogs and even a friggin' raccoon. Yeah, they actually have a raccoon there that you can hang out and pet. Yeah, you can actually hang out with and pet a raccoon. That alone is so surreal. Oh yeah, I actually want to go to Seoul, South Korea just to check out the Meerkat Cafe. Whoop. And we have some more disciples to deal with, of course. Now, funny enough, I did actually go to Seoul, South Korea a couple times in my Descent 3 Let's Play. Once in level 4 of Retribution, and again at the end of Mercenary. But all that's just in the video game. I actually want to go to Seoul, South Korea for real, just to check out that Meerkat Cafe. It looked like a fun place. Alright. Now flipping that switch will open up the way forward, which is right here. And in case you're wondering why I was saving my Dragon Claw, this is why. Yeah, that's a lot of disciples out there. fire a couple of shots of my Phoenix Rod to do a little bit of damage. And now let's go out there with the Dragon Claw, activate the Tome of Power in the ring, and try to take out the rest of the disciples. Yeah, I'm not sure how many disciples are actually in this room, but there's too many. That's how many there are. And there are a couple of energy orbs here that'll help out. Alrighty. And there are a couple of false stained glass windows with more disciples behind them. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm back here. Alright, now for the other side. Bingo! Alright. Oh, I'm full on health staff ammo. And we can open up this stained glass window to take care of a couple more disciples. And what could be back here, you're probably wondering. I'll show you what it is. It's the way back out. Alright, now to jump on here to reveal the switch. And flipping that switch will reveal a switch on the other side, next to that morphovam I picked up. And flipping that switch will open this up and reveal another disciple. There we go. Okay, actually, I'm not gonna grab that shield yet. Instead, I'm gonna go down here into this mine shaft of some sort and start taking out some gargoyles. Yeah, this map consists of only gargoyles and disciples, just to clarify. Anyway, so back on topic here. So yeah, after Dad showed me at one part of the TV show he was watching with the Meerkat Cafe, we went ahead and watched Crikey at the Irwins, and it's been my favorite episode so far, considering that one of the animals in the episode were manta rays, and I love manta rays. They are one of my favorite marine animals. They're such majestic creatures. Even though they're the biggest of its kind, they're the biggest species of stingrays, they are absolutely harmless. Don't use the fire mace. Give it some of the love and attention it deserves, since I've been ignoring it for the most part throughout this Let's Play. That's where during episode 4 when I didn't use it one bit. There we go. Yeah, I figured this would make up for the fact that I never used the fire mace at all during episode 4. So yeah, the latest episode of Crikey at the Irwins had Robert go into the Great Barrier Reef to track down and take some photos of some manta rays. And like I said, even though they're the largest species of stingrays, they are completely harmless to humans, or other animals for that matter. They're just like the whale shark. Yeah, the whale sharks are the largest species of sharks, and yet they do absolutely no harm to humans or any other animals like most other species of sharks do. So yeah, the episode had Robert tracking down some manta rays at the Great Barrier Reef and taking some pictures of them and placing the tracking device on one of them so they could study it further. And oh yeah, I picked up that enchanted shield because I do happen to know that there are 2 enchanted shields on this map. Yeah, I usually save the enchanted shield until after I've killed all the enemies on the map and then pick it up before I exit, but there is another enchanted shield near the exit on this map. So anyway, there was this one particular moment in the episode that was, oh, there's the other enchanted shield, by the way, right there. Blah, blah. I am having trouble speaking today. There was this one particular moment in the episode with Robert and the manta rays where he was underwater taking pictures, and one of the manta rays accidentally smacked Robert across the face with its fin. Yeah, it swam too close to Robert, and its fin just like swiped across his face. I mean, it didn't hurt him, because like I said, these animals are pretty harmless. But seeing that happen made me laugh. You got a chuckle out of that too. Alright, let's use another morph over here. Ah, I only got 2 of them. Well, you know, here. Go and use the firemace some more. I'm gonna take out the chicken ball on that. Oh, that's a ghost chicken under me. Yeah, these mace spheres are physical projectile. They won't be able to harm ghostly figures. But that's okay. As long as I'm able to get the job done. Another thing that I would like to talk about, something WikiDo showed me a couple days ago. It's a video game that's pretty recent. I don't know if it came out yet, but it's a game on Steam called Dusk, and it's just like Apocryph in that it's an FPS that pays homage to the classic 90s FPSs like Doom, Quake, Wolfenstein, Heretic, of course. And unlike Apocryph, which is much more like Heretic and Hexen with the medieval style setting, Dusk is much more like Quake. Yeah, it sort of looked like Quake and moved like Quake and all that. And I checked out the trailer for it and checked out a bit of the gameplay footage, and it looked pretty good. I also have that on my Steam wishlist along with Apocryph. And all the enemies on this map are dead. And I want to see if I can try to find that last remaining item. And I don't see it anywhere. Okay. And there's a teleporter down here that is lowered. Oh, that bag of holding with the last remaining item. Okay. So we got all the items and killed all the monsters. And there are no secrets on this map. So where is the exit? Well, it's actually over there at the end of this path. And we need to strafe run over to it, which I failed to do. But that's okay. I got my wings to get me up here, no problem. And here is the exit. Let's go. And that was the water shrine. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are off to the final map of Heretic. For real this time. And I shall see you guys at that final map, which is called American's Legacy. See ya!